Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Right, I've got a lot to discuss in this video. Humbaba! Right, last night, when I came back from Pig Twonk and Lawrence of Arabia's house, I went to the shops before I went to their house, and I purchased, and I quote, 2 potato, brie and cranberry, caramelised onion pies. They were no quite as good as I thought they would be, but they were slightly better than the sound. I've got one in the air fryer at the moment, and it'll take another 25 minutes. It's been in already for 10 minutes. And then I had these wee barbecue chicken pop things. You get them in a tub a bit like that, right? Like a box you would get chicken out of, and like a chicken, like oh God, what do you call it? Like a chippy. That was it. Aye, and. So, got them in Aldi. You cook them for the amount of time it says on the packet, which is about 18 minutes. Well, 12, but about 3 or 4 minutes just to heat up the air fryer. And then when they're cooked, as soon as they're cooked, you put them into a white paper bag, sprinkle over the seasoning, shake them, and then just eat them. You can either have them as a dip, partly like a meal, like with noodles and sweet corn or something, but they would do 3 people that whole bag, because there's probably about 4 handfuls, and the seasoning is nice, tiny little bit overpowering, and then I'm going to try this for the first time in ages. Oh my God, come back to me, darling. Mwah. Oh my God, I've not had that in ages. So, I also had Seabrook Seasons Eatings Hot Honey Pink and Blankets. It took Pig Twonk ages to figure out what I meant by them. I said, we've had the normal pigs and blanket, now we're having me pig and blankets, but drizzled with hot honey. They are absolutely powerful as anything. They are so much more spicy than the normal everyday, like squeezable hot honey. And Japanese style stir fry Pringles. I'll try one now. And I also had Seabrook Christmas style spice gravy crisp. Oh, they blew me sideways. And then the other thing that I absolutely love at the moment is Aero, like Aero bubble, like button brownie flavoured. Oh, incredible. So it's Aero, but shaped as a button, but tastes like brownie. So when you eat it, it has the texture of a button with the softness of Aero, and then the aftertaste of brownie. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. I've had them 3 times now. Right, let's see what this has got to taste like, because I think I've had it before, but. Wow. Wow. I don't know why I spoiled my appetite for that pie, so I may as well not eat a lot. Might only have another 2 or 3 of them, but I want to save it for the main event. The potato, brie and caramelised onion pie. Brie, potato and caramelised red onion chutney and a rich creamy topped with a flaky puff pastry. It doesn't taste anywhere near as good as it sounds. had the first one yesterday, and it was just very, very, very meh. Very, very small pieces of potato and a creamy sauce. You wouldn't know it's cheese if you were blindfolded and just tasted it without knowing what the product is. And the pastry was very mid. It would be so much better if the pastry had maybe like pistachio nuts through the pastry and some salt inside the pastry and pepper. And it would have been actually better, now that I really think about it, if the caramelised red onion chutney was really distributed through the pastry, like if the sauce and the potatoes was mixed in with it. It's just that the caramelised red onion chutney on top is just on top. It's layered. It's nowhere near as good as, well, it could have been. But next time I'm going to get the sweet potato like lattice square pastry thing next week. Oh my god. Oh, that is so refreshing. I mean, I wish I kept it in the freezer for at least another 10 minutes, but hey ho. If the can was absolutely dripping cold, it'd be so much better. It wasn't though, but... Anyway, I kept it in the fridge for a good, like, maybe 11 and a half hours, and then, or 10 hours, and then I put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes. But anyway, that just brings back so many happy memories. I can't remember, during one of the lockdowns, I think it was, or maybe just before that, getting a case of that for Christmas. Pardon me, but it needed to come out. Anyway, they're better cooked and eat fresh rather than heated up and beyond. How long now? 19 minutes now. Anyway, I got Monster Orange Dreamsicle or Popsicle or whatever it is. One that I've reviewed before, the orange one, which is my all-time favourite orange drink ever. Trounce's Lucozade Orange. Right. What else have I missed it? I got bacon and I got brioche rolls and cured meat. I ate all that last night while watching Coronation Street. Well, Emmerdale and Coronation Street, like, 'cause I might have had it in between. And then technically as well though, but for my mother's husband, beef and gravy crisps and the things that are like Wotsits, but they're Marmite cheese and Wotsits crisps. Quite expensive for them, about £1.65. But when you weigh it up though, suppose it's puffs, it's got cheese and Marmite in them, and there's 6 packets. So technically, individually, they're a good price. Wonder, I think they're maybe about 35 or 40 pence a packet if there's 6 of them for £1.65, roughly. Anyway, I might put something else with this pie, but definitely it needs salt and pepper. As soon as it comes out, it needs salt and pepper. But as soon as it's ready though, I'm going to leave it in the air fryer for 2 minutes to cool down. Right, anyhow, because I want the top to be a bit more crispier. This will make sure it will be, because I've put it in for 35 minutes, 5 minutes to heat up the air fryer and then 35 minutes to cook it. Right, anyhow, right, I put the Aero, like, bubble circle things, flavoured with brownie in them. They are incredible. You get white and milk chocolate ones, and when you put two together, the white and the milk, put them in your mouth. Oh wow! Oh, and I got chocolate eclairs versions, Werther's originals. God, I had about probably 6 of them last night. About 6 of them in about like 1 hour and a half. Incredible, man. Just love eating them very slowly, sucking them until they go so soft, and then when they get a wee hole in the edge, and then you suck the hole, and I suck at the chocolate in the middle. Oh my god, they're incredible. Whatever that chocolate in the middle is incredible. Wish I brought them down to have something there. Can't be bothered to go back upstairs and get them though, because I'm tired. But anyway, it was weird though. Last night I probably fell asleep at about, I don't know, about 11:15, and then woke up at about 12, and then couldn't get back to sleep until about 3 or 2:30. Because I was on my phone for about 45 minutes. Didn't really feel absolutely shattered. Turned off my phone and put on TV, and then watched YouTube. No, in fact, I didn't actually. No, wait. No, before I went to sleep last night, actually, right after I watched Coronation Street, I watched the comedian Rob Gilbert, the Welsh comedian Rob Gilbert, a stand-up show. That was really good. I like his style of comedy. It's so funny. Takes a wee every mundane activity and oh god, what do you call it? Like he'll rant about it, but like he'll oh god, how can I explain it? He'll just constantly moan and walk about the stage and hardly take a breath and just be really moany about that subject. It's so funny the way he does it. You need to see it to really understand what I mean. But he's went through a bit because he's trying to have a child but can't really. And then he's had what was it, some sort of cancer, but I can't remember if it's in the throat or something. Must have been because he had to get lots of treatment on his face. That's what it must have been. Aye. Or maybe it was testicular cancer, so I don't know. But there was a documentary and he had a face mask on all the time and he got x-rayed all the time on his face, so it must have been something to do with that. I don't know, but oh, he had a stroke once, that was it. Aye, yeah. But made that sound absolutely hilarious though. It wouldn't be, but I'm just saying that comedians are good at doing that, taking a horrible situation at the time and years later making a stage show about it and making it funny. Aye, they're so good at doing that. Aye, but at the moment, no, or in the last year and a half, Jimmy Carr's my favourite comedian. But favourite of all time is favourites of all time is Billy Connolly. But I do like Billy Connolly, Kevin Bridges, Sean Locke, Jimmy Carr, Greg Davis, John Richardson, Joe Wilkinson. Even though I've never seen one of his stand-up shows, I've just seen on TV and TV programmes and comedian programmes, panel shows even, and Lee Evans back in the days, but I don't really like him that much nowadays because he's a tiny bit outdated. And then people that I think that are overrated now are well, Peter Kay has had his time, but he's no overrated, but he would be if I've seen one of his shows recently. And then because he was a comedian for the time, back then, he's not like a comedian for today's day. Right, and then Sarah Milligan, she's massively overrated. my mother and husband like her, but when they went to see her, Tom Allen was the support act, but he would be better than her. Aye, so I would like the support act better than that. Right, 11 minutes to go. But technically it's got about 14 because I want to let it cool down for between 2 and 4 minutes. Right, so it is 8:43 on Saturday the 1st of November 2025, and Everybody Loves Raymond's just came on Channel 4, so leave it at that, and I will finish this video. Bye, bye, bye.